SEO is the acronym for Search Engine Optimization. It's necessary for any small business as well as for large corporations. It's a process that improves the quality and the volume of traffic to your website through search engines. Optimizing a website is necessary if you want your website and business to succeed in today's online world. SEO increases the volume of traffic, or visitors, that you want to get to your website, and improves the quality of visitors to your website. In other words, quality traffic is visitors that are looking for information about your products or services. They are searching for your information. SEO gets your website found among the millions of websites that are on the internet. When SEO is done the right way, it will improve the amount of traffic you get and the quality of visitors. This means that the number of people that visit your site will increase. It also means the people that visit will be there because they want to know more about what you have to offer. This is all done using highly targeted keywords. Keywords that were researched and specifically selected to be the best words to describe what your business has to offer. The best keywords are natural and organic ones. Keywords that people, like you and I, actually enter into the search field when looking for information on a subject. These keywords are usually entered into the search field as a single word or as a phrase. The search engines will then search the web for sites that have reference to those words, phrase, or a related phrase. An SEO expert knows and understands what to look for and what to use when creating an SEO strategy for your website. Search engines are used as a way to get highly targeted traffic to your site. Most of that traffic comes from the three most popular search engines: Google, Yahoo, and Bing. Google Analytics is a tool used to keep track of valuable information about your website, information that can be used to make improvements. Your website should allow search engine robots, also known as spiders, to easily crawl your site. Spiders gather text information that search engines use for future reference. As an example, when someone searches for information, Google search engines check the data and may give your site as a good source of information. Although the robots only record text, not images, videos, or sound, it is very important to have a good mix of text and visually appealing items dispersed throughout the site. This is why great navigation and quality content is so important. If the search engines determine that the information or layout of your site creates a positive experience, it will be rewarded with good ranking. There's actually a lot that needs to be considered to have a good visitor and search engine experience. Too much to be covered in this short video. To summarize the main points, you would need to know about URLs, domain names, links, tags, headers, titles, descriptions, and keywords. Just keep in mind that it's very important to build a website with a combination of information in a format that is good for your visitors as well as for the search engines. Website content is another important part of a website for both customers and search engines. Visitors and search engines want to see a website that is easy to get around, visually appealing, and that has great content. If it doesn't address all these factors, visitors won't stay to see what you have to offer. They'll simply move on to the next website. The main points that you'll want to have are fresh content, which is adding good content on a regular basis to keep them coming back for more, and quality content. You'll want to make sure that the content is relevant to the business, that it is well written, and informative. The most important types of links that websites need are inner links, inbound links, and outbound links. These are important to keep visitors and search engines moving from one page to another and back. When it comes to outbound links, they can't be just any links. They have to be quality links in order to make any real difference. Inner links aren't as picky. However, they do need to be set up in a proper manner so that visitors and search engines are logically passed from one page to another. Inbound links are links from other websites. They should be relevant to your site and preferably from high-quality websites. One of the main ways that your website will be found on the internet is through search terms. These are keywords that are entered into a search field. They may be a single word, a short or a long phrase, a question, or simply a combination of words. Your aim is to match these queries to the content on your website in a natural way, so that the search engines determine that your site is the best one to provide the information that the user is looking for. It's a delicate process to get this right, and it has to be done in exactly the manner that the search engines like it to be done. You need to know and understand the algorithms that the search engines use to find the best place to send the person making the inquiry. As you can see, it's all connected. Keywords, searches, and visitors. SEO is a slow process. It takes time and know-how to make it successful for the long term. Anyone can learn and do the basics, but the basics won't necessarily get the results you are looking for, and if they do, you likely won't have lasting results. It takes a lot of time to learn how to do a successful search engine optimization strategy. Consistent work is needed to keep up with all the changes. That is where a professional SEO person comes into the picture. Professional SEO personnel know it is very important to always follow good SEO practices. Without a professional, there are many ways that you could rank your website quickly, but the results won't last for long, and you run the risk of having your website penalized or banned by the search engines. It is extremely difficult to recover from both those scenarios. Okanagan SEO is a very small company that works one-on-one with you. It's the personal touch that makes the difference. We are always up to date with the latest information needed to get your website to the top. Our success is your success. Don't wait. Contact us today.